Hello, my little lovelies. As promised, I am here with a second part of this journaling spread. So we did the introduction page last video, and now I'm like, why not do an actual spread? I know I said I wanted it to be a sketchbook, but I think there is something nice about kind of creating that like proper intro page for yourself. Also, I was just like, even though I did the intro page, I feel like I still won't draw in it unless something's like in the actual pages, like I won't use it. So that is the point of this. I honestly have no idea what I wanted to do. At least with the other one, we kind of had that background that we had to kind of pair everything with. Whereas for this, it's like, oh, like we could do literally anything, which is why I'm now going through all of my postcard and like patterned pieces of paper to like see if there is anything calling my name, which there are a couple of things, but not really. And one of those things is this bunny rabbit. It's so cute. I got this from a craft store in Sydney called Pulp. I think they make this pattern themselves, but I could be wrong about that. But I really love it. It was like just an individual postcard by itself for like $1 or something. So I was like, I gotta get this bunny and I'll do something cute with it one day, which hopefully I will do in this video. Current me knows what we did, but the me in this video doesn't know if it's going to be cute or not yet. So I'm now flipping through all my like Martina's Tiny Store scrapbook paper because I'm like, please, something speak to me. And again, something does speak to me, and that is this duo. It's like I couldn't tell if I was drawn to the apples or the love hearts. So I'm like, you know what, we'll just bookmark this page and see what else calls our name, which is also this memory collecting journal, like fact sheet that came with it. I honestly saw it and was like, I just want that quote that's like, remember, I can't read it, but like remember when you're journaling or like collecting memories to actually use your journal, something like that. And so then I kind of went through my collection of random junk. I know I said in a video once that I don't junk journal because I really struggle with it, and you'll kind of see that in the creation of this spread where I'm kind of like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I save all my junk like I do junk journal. So I do end up with just like a lot of junk, but I do pull from that junk this Nyota, I think that's how you pronounce it, blind box card. I love her blind box. This is the first one I ever got of her, but she just makes me so happy. Like genuinely, I just see her little figures around my room and I get so excited. So I wanted to include her in this spread because I'm like, it makes me happy. Anyway, and now I'm just trying to decide, do we like the apples? Do we like the love hearts? The answer is the love hearts. My only issue with this scrapbooking paper is I hate tearing it out because I feel like I waste the paper because I don't have like a clean tear. Maybe that's the point. You know, like you can't win at everything, but it does annoy me a little bit. I'm like, I wish it was like perforated or something to help pull it out. But hey, you can't win everything, you know? Again, life lessons in journaling. I guess the message is not everything is convenient and how you want it. So live your life. Anyway, I have this like collection of random A5 paper because I was going to make a zine out of it and I never did. But I was like, oh my God, this red is the perfect thing to include because it goes so well with the red and the love hearts. Isn't it amazing? Don't we love scrapbooking? It's not scrapbooking. Guys, it's not even late at night. I was about to be like, guys, it's really late at night and I'm doing this voiceover. It's not. It's 7:30. But I'm so tired and just feeling like so emotionally out of it. So that's fun for me, I guess. Also, like, I quit my job. How crazy is that? I quit my job, honestly, like almost a month ago. I am in my last week right now and I can't believe it. Like, get me out of here. It's actually a really nice environment. Like, everyone's really lovely. I'm just chronically ill, fun fact, and have like killer migraines almost every day. So I'm like, get me out of here. Oh, that was me celebrating that the rabbit looks cute. But yeah, I quit my job. I'm like, I think the environment is impacting me. And I'm in my last week, so I think I'm like delirious, you know? A bit crazy. bit crazy, bit wild, bit stupid, but keen to do something different. Anyway, we're going to start sticking things down. In comparison to the last video where I was like really careful so that I could move things around, I think when filming this, I was so not done because I was enjoying it, but the like element of needing to be cautious was gone. It was like, we're just sticking things down and we're going to roll with it. Like, I think because I had no idea what I wanted it to look like, it was like, we just have to make some tough decisions because that'll impact how it looks. Like, that'll mean I have to figure out how to make it look good because that's what we're going off. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm just cutting out the quote that I can't remember. Remember, your journal is meant to be used and loved. Today was as good a day as any to start filling your journal with memories. I think I was like, I want to put that in here because, like I said, I'm bad at starting journals. So I was like, maybe this will be that little like kick. Also, yes, my glue tape just ran out, which means I am going to have to use a glue stick in this video. I don't like glue sticks. I know I mentioned it before in the other video, but I really just don't think they stick right. Like, I don't know if I've been taught how to use glue wrong, but like, I swear to God, it's gotten less sticky over the years. If I then find out that it's because they've like stopped using horses in glue, then like, fuck, ignore me. But seriously. But I mean that in like, did they ever use horses in glue? I fucking hope they didn't. But if that's the reason why it's gotten less sticky, then like, you know what, I can deal with it. Like, if it means that we're finally not using horses, then I'll deal with not sticky glue because that is fucked. But is that real, or is that just like something I read in Animal Farm? I don't remember. And I know I can Google it, but I'm being lazy right now and can't be bothered. Story of my life. What I was trying to do to see if it would work, and I did this with the Nyota card, is like I would put the glue on and I would like leave it for like 30 seconds to see if it would get more tacky. And it was like a bit better, especially for something like that's such thick card. So maybe that's my issue. Anyway, enough glue talk. I'm now going into my Martina Tiny Store sticker book volume 2, which I love, trying to find some stickers that go, and this set is like perfect. I have forgotten the artist's name, but I'll put it up here. But I was really drawn to this sticker sheet, and it kind of becomes like the main inspo for the whole, not inspo, but like through line for this whole spread, which I guess you'll see the more we watch. Also, I am now filming or like recording more voiceover on like a new day. That night, I genuinely did feel like so delirious with the voiceover in this first half of the video, and I have waited a couple of days to like keep filming because I don't know what was wrong with me, but I really was like feeling delusional while trying to record this. So I've been nice. I've given myself a break to deal with it. And I think that kind of goes along with what I was saying in like the first part of this like journaling series, I guess. I don't know, the previous video of like, sometimes you just have to be more kind and gentle to yourself, like when you need a rest. And maybe that does look like not doing a voiceover at 7:30 at night, which isn't that late, but obviously I was exhausted and delirious. So like giving myself a bit of time is fine. And like, yes, this video might not be put out when I expected it to be, but I also think putting unnecessary pressure on yourself is unnecessary. I quickly jumping back to the journal spread, I want this page to kind of be like, you know, like this is my place to draw and to journal and to do things with, just the kind of vibe. And I think initially when doing it, I was like, I want to put like a photo of myself on here. Like, you know, that vibe of when people do, when you go to like a photo booth and you get like the cute black and white photo. I was like, maybe I'll do that. But while making this, I didn't have a printer or like some way to print out a photo of myself. And I kind of just kept sticking stickers down. And I'm not mad about it, but it definitely is not what I initially intended. And I think that's fine. But if you're watching and you're kind of like, that's a lot of stickers, that was the original plan. The original plan was not stickers. It was like a cute intro page. This is my face. And then it's just become stickers. And again, I'm not mad about it. But looking at it now, I'm kind of like, that's a lot of stickers. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we need to stop putting like unnecessary pressure on ourselves. Like, I started this channel as a way for me to be creative and to like hold myself accountable. Yes, like I wanted to like make sure I was still creating and like pushing myself to do things, but in a healthy way. And I think recently I've been like, oh, I've missed upload dates, or like I feel like I'm like letting you guys down, which I never want to do. But also I think that's me living with the expectation, or like I've like accidentally put the idea in my mind that this is like my everything. I don't know, like feeling like I don't want to let you guys down I think is important, but also I think I need to remember that I'm doing this for me, and it's okay for me not to post now and again if that means I can then post more and more consistently. You know, like you've got to give yourself the time to heal so that you can do the things you're wanting to do. But if you push yourself to do the things you're wanting to do when you're not ready to, it might just end in disaster. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to be like pessimistic or like lessen the value I find in the people that do watch these videos. Like, I really appreciate everyone who watches these videos and interacts. Like, it genuinely makes my day. But I also don't want to like put pressure on myself in an unhealthy way to the point of where like I resent making videos. Not that I'm anywhere near that point, but I do know that like in the past, like when I first graduated uni with like creative writing, when I was pushing myself to try and write and I obviously needed to have a break, then I like couldn't write anymore, and I was like, I don't think I ever want to write again. And thankfully I'm in a space now where I love writing, but I think it's important to notice when you're on the edge of burnout and to stop, because I think it can be dangerous to push through burnout, because it genuinely, it's not healthy, in my opinion at least. And I know I'm not a doctor, but from my life experience, I think I know when I need to like soften and when I need to like keep going, if that makes sense. Anyway, the things I wanted to include on this spread were things that made me feel happy and warm. And like a big thing for me is, for some reason, I really love the imagery of houses. So that's why I included a house, and also because I'm like, you know, my place. Also this quote that was on like a packaging for like some stickers I got a while ago. That's just like, you're cute or whatever. I can't read it. You look cute today. And a girl writing. Like, I just wanted things that felt like me and felt warm and cozy. Which is very much the vibes. Like, tell me this doesn't look cute and warm and cozy. This moment right now is when we start entering, I'm just going to stick so many stickers on here, like territory. I think before now it was like, oh, there's still space to put like a picture of myself. And now it is about to become like stickers, which is not, I'm not mad about. I also love the difference between like the first part where I was like, I don't want this to look busy. And then this part where I'm like, what else can I add? If anyone has watched Bob's Burgers, there's like this episode where Louise is like talking about her classmates, and she describes one of them as being like obsessed with stickers. And there's this like quote she says that's like so in my head when I'm doing the spread or like watching back the spread, which is just like stickers, stickers, stickers. Like, that's what she says over and over, and that's what this spread feels like. Stickers, 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 stickers. I'm just going into the first generation, like the first volume of Martina's Tiny Store sticker book for that like swan photo. And then I'm kind of like, oh, I'm making this like living room space, you know, like I've got artwork on the walls. I've got the girl riding the sofa. Like, that's the vibe we were kind of going down. And stars. I love stars. There's one thing you should know about me. It's how much I genuinely love stars. I love stars, I love Bob's Burgers, I love stickers, stickers, stickers. I think at this point I am kind of hitting that point in like the journaling journey where there's not much more I can do. Did anyone used to watch Jenna Marbles videos? I loved Jenna Marbles, her like YouTube channel, but I always remember she was like, I'm a Virgo, I always take it too far. I'm not a Virgo, but I do feel like with this spread at this moment I was like, ooh, I might be taking it too far. So this is where I was like, it's time to stop. It's time to draw the line. It looks good. I could add more, but I don't think I should add more. Like, I think it's important to know when to stop. And maybe I should have stopped like 10 stars ago, but whatever. So yeah, these are my pretty spreads, my intro page and the quote that comes with the journal, and then this spread that I did in this video. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I really appreciate it if you did sit through 2 ridiculous videos of me trying to journal and ramble over the top. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Maybe, we'll see. When we're not putting pressure on ourselves to be amazing and perfect, because there's no such thing. So, see you guys.